Cool.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey. What's going on, y'all? You know, Peep Game Podcast, man. Got Chris, Al, J-Bone, Mook. Y'all can follow me if y'all looking for me on Instagram, Chris Mind and His, without no G, and Facebook, Christopher D. Copeland.
You guys saw the 031 on Instagram. You can look me up. I'm gonna start another motherfucking personal life content soon. Domestic violence talk.
You got shit, J Man on Facebook. Shit, you can fuck with me on TikTok. See my little bullshit I be on and shit. The Big J 911.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gonna have to catch me when y'all can. I'm low key.
Chicago could show use of water right now, but
yo, it's a big ass fish.
You got some horse pissing ass niggas.
Bro, what was what you call it? You were saying the picture that you just asked me.
Oh, what it say? It said, do men work 20 times harder for the women today versus the
women back then?
The grandfather back then
20 times worse.
20 times worse.
No,
we agree. Do we feel
that
like 20 times
if
worse?
you can find it, cool.
I don't think I can find that.
Oh, that's all good. We had us a debate on that one already.
Hold on. I probably can find it. Hold on.
I'm gonna chime in a little more after y'all, but just to start it off, shit.
All right, no, I got it. Men today have to work 20 times harder than the grandfathers for women who are 20 times worse than their grandmothers.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. We gonna go
from Mook and go on right now.
All right, cool. We're gonna go this way.
Shit, it's kind of both yes and no, because today, motherfuckers the women focus on expectation due to these goddamn social media websites and platforms and shit. So a nigga might see how another nigga doing on the platform and think he gotta compete with that just because now that's what the women looking for, versus back then it wasn't none of that social media shit and a nigga was just doing what he had to do, period. And all he had to do is one thing: take care of the family. Shit, whatever I bring home, shit, I did my day's work. You know what I'm saying? This finna feed us. This finna keep this roof over our heads, put food on our clothes, and ain't nothing else expected after that.
You dress your food up?
I mean, put food on our table, put clothes on our back, and ain't nothing else expected after that. Right now, today, shit, it's a lot expected. Motherfucker gotta buy the bitch a bag too, buy the bitch some shoes. Kids gotta have designer with the bitch. The bitch wanna go out to eat.
That beat was strong, wasn't it?
The bitch just want too much. Silly bitch.
For real though, but going off what Cuz said, I basically damn near agree. You know what I'm saying? Like to an extent, like you said, it's more like we living in more expected times and expectations times versus, you know what I'm saying, how it was back then. You know, we know our grandparents and some people, but not most people, parents or whatever, but when our grandparents, they grew up, they used to do this, that, and the other, but they've been together 65 years and all that shit or whatever, and it's just about, it come down to like shit, like you said, expectations and shit, morals, all that shit that got changed over the years now because we've been influenced by what bro brought up, social media and all that, so we got comparison and people comparing lives or whatever, and it's just, it's crazy now. It's a different time, but I more so agree a little bit because, like I said, it's just like the caliber of women, like, you can only do so much with a lot of some females that's out here right now, and or without them having a certain type of expectation at a certain standpoint, like, men like us, we still building in life. We still gonna forever keep trying to elevate and evolve and all that. Now, 9 times out of 10, you up to a woman out here, you either gotta be, they want you to already be where you supposed to be to take care of their ass, or shit, you gotta be a bum to get their ass all your time and shit. It ain't no.
So how I look at this, y'all know I don't try to be the devil's advocate, but
you is
when it come down to shit like that, men gotta do 20 times more to basically please women that do 20 times less. I say it's the same way. The only thing come down to your personal experience and perspective of what you attract. I look at the law of attraction like a motherfucker, right? So kind of like how Cuz was saying, yes and no, right? I look at it like this. If you around all niggas that be like bitches ain't shit, that's gonna be what you looking for. Every time a bitch do some foul shit, that shit gonna be a red glowing light to your perspective, and you gonna remember that. And that's gonna be your perspective versus when a woman do a kind act or whatever, you're not gonna pay as much attention. So the influence of social media has definitely done both, but that's not the moral of the regular world. That's how I look at it. Social media comes down to projecting a lot of toxic bullshit. The people, some of the women that's on social media, yeah, they got high ass fucking expectations. They got all this and that shit exposed. That's what they get to do all the time. So that's what we see all the time. And that's what, yes, the women in the regular world that's on social media that ain't even posting, they consuming that. But I always look at it like this. A woman will align to a man that she's with because of his expectations, his morals, his goals, his dreams, and she gonna see progress there, and it's kind of like bring her back to reality if she's out of reality. There's a lot of women out here that are still in reality and like, yeah, I see all that social media shit. You can't just buy me. I don't care if you paying for dates, paying my car note, paying to get my hair and nails done, all that type of shit. I don't care. I'm not one of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? So it's a yes and no factor. I still feel like it's even because everybody has even access to social media. So you can consume more of what supports your thoughts. That's why I always say control your thoughts. Because anytime you pissed off at your woman or you pissed off at your man, you can go on social media and find somebody that's going to support the argument you had. Whole time, you could be in the fucking wrong, he could be in the fucking wrong, but they're going to consume something that made them right or feel right. That's what creates the high expectations where, oh, baby, I know you took me on a date every Sunday for the last 52 weeks and it was glamorous, but so-and-so got his girl a Lamborghini. Yeah, she's out of tune with stuff. But a woman that's regular minded is just appreciative that for 52 weeks every Sunday, you done took me on a date. And I know a woman that ain't went on a date in 5 years. So it depends on the balance of life. It depends on the balance of where your focal point is at. And I don't think that it's any different when it comes down to 20 times harder to please a woman. It just, she's a complicated woman is what the post said. And you're trying to please a complicated woman, which is the exposure of complicated women are easier to see and easier to try to get in contact with. But first thing she gonna do is have her head down. Versus if you see women on a daily basis, where it's, hey baby, I just want you to do simple shit like, hey, can you just fix something around the house? Can you just fix my car? Can you just do this simple shit? And if you a man that is layered up of utility, you're usable, you have a lot of knowledge, you can do a lot of things that a woman is going to confine to your program and all that shit that she probably thinking about, Lamborghini, Birkin bag, all this and that. She going to follow your core where, yeah, it ain't all of that right now, but I'm following your guideline and we making progress and we building in life. So I like that because once I go look at my actual friends in real life and not the ones on Facebook or Instagram, this and that got all that nice shit, I start to see that, hey, we're actually growing over here. We're actually building over here. And I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that because we actually have a growth here. I really feel like it come down to the influence of the people that's around her. Any woman, if she has the friends that in real life, getting Lamborghinis, getting fat ass mansions, getting a nigga cashing her $10,000 a week as a budget and you can do that and then she compare you to that, yeah, that's a difference. But if she's not seeing that and you doing more than what the next friends are doing, what her friends are doing, and she get to brag on you, that's where you have your superior. So it really don't come down to, it's 20 times harder to please a woman. All of them gonna nag. It's just where she stay at is what you look at. So that's my point.
My point is, I feel like you point out the being delusional. The expectations, when you see what the person wants you to see, far as you could post the glamorous life, but you ain't gonna post the worst of the worst.
Right.
So if you are a materialistic person, of course You know what I mean? You want all the benefits, right? But just like with anything else that comes in life, guess what? A person don't want to put all the work in. And sometimes that's why people say, hey, if you want the grass greener, water your own grass.
Water your grass.
So at the end of the day, that's how I look at it. So that's just like, hey, you think by me giving you money is really helping you grow, or as far as me teaching you the game, it's teaching you to grow. So at the end of the day, when I say it and say, hey, you got to be fruitful. Fruitful is, hey, you know, you grow off, you know what I mean, emotionally. You know how to control your emotions. You grew your financials. You grew your spiritual. You know, you grew in all expectations what you need in life to grow, right? And some people don't want to grow. They want to stay the same.
Right.
That's why I agree with Forrest with 20 times worse, because now there's a lot of women out here that don't really want to grow or don't want to change. They want to stay the same way and want somebody to accept them as the same way. And niggas too. So I'm not biased, but the same way. But at the same time, if you don't want to grow, but then you want to still have that lifestyle, just to say that you have it, how that make you look?
And I feel like I'm only saying this because you're the anchor. We all got our points across for the most part, but I want to ask you this question. You could be doing the right thing with the wrong person. So do you feel like that's a overall thing where, like they say, it's 20 times harder to please these women? They exposed to shit, but at the same time, it come down to us as men. We can see a challenge, and if you choose to deal with the challenge, do you feel like you at any fault? Like they saying women are 20 times harder. Cool.
No.
You chose a 20 times harder woman and you trying to do the least amount, well, of what our grandfathers or what our ancestors did back then.
Yeah.
You trying to do what they did, but that's not today. That's the reason why that's the past.
Right.
So do you feel like you at fault for even choosing that woman, or if that's the only woman you could get?
No.
Type of thing. Do you feel like that's an issue with our choosing? Because just like they can choose us, we can choose them. You said yes to the relationship. She said yes to the relationship. Both of y'all had to say yes, but if you know that she's 20 times harder than the traditional woman, that's an agreement to you. So I feel like, and I'm gonna only say this, I'm gonna cut it out. The post was saying that you are choosing poor partners. Because that's it. No,
it's basically saying that people's expectations nowadays is poor. So what I'm saying
is, the same
but
thing.
I'm gonna ask
you either got poor expectations, or you choosing the wrong person.
Right, but
expectations.
I'm gonna ask you a question, because at the end of the day, you either gonna be a lesson or a blessing to a person, right?
True.
So okay, cool. I'm talking to you. I want to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm telling you, hey, I want X, Y, and Z, I want this shit ran like this, where we can keep on climbing. That's not just financially, but all around the board. So, and if I'm telling you, and you ain't on the same page that I am, and I'm trying to put you on the same page, right? Now I'm gonna become a lesson to you, because I ain't tried. So now that I leave you alone, now the energy that I have is gonna attract to somebody that's on my exact page.
So let me give you this example.
So now you gonna meet the motherfucker that's on your page if you low vibrational.
Right.
If I'm high vibing, I'm looking for a high vibration. You know, energy doesn't lie, just like numbers don't.
It don't.
So
I just want to say this as an analogy. Do you feel like, okay, all of us have tried to work on a car before. You need to change a tire.
Okay.
But the only tool you got in your fucking shed is a hammer. Do you think you're gonna change that tire with a hammer? What y'all think?
Nigga, all I use is a goddamn wire pliers and some duct tape, and I can get anything.
Yeah. But you get what I'm saying though. But you get what I'm saying though. If the only thing you got in your arsenal is a hammer, you're not wrong for having an intent to want to fix it. But you have to see the problem that you're dealing with already, and knowing that your utility isn't right for fixing this tire.
But
so you cannot be upset with the fact that you have a hammer. It's a perfect, brand new, amazing hammer. But a hammer is not finna fix this tire. Versus if you're a man of more utility where you have a whole garage full of tools and now you see a flat tire, you know you can change that bitch in 5 seconds and move on with your life and get the car going where it need to go. Because we all know where we're going is the mission. I look at all of this like it come down for one, us as men, bro. It come God, the man, the wife, the children, and everything else, right? That's basically how it is. I don't know if I'm 100% correct, right? That's how I look at it, right? So we as leaders, we got to make sure that, look, if I have a problem in front of me, I need to make sure that I'm going to choose to solve that problem with the tools I have and to see if there's something I can fucking fix. So with these women having 20 times more problems, you need to know if you're a man that is able to handle a woman that has 20 times problems more than traditional. If you go a traditional route, you got to get a traditional woman. Because at the end of the day, it creates frustration because everybody wants to grow. Everybody want to get better.
No, that's not true.
No. What I'm saying is people either want or need or will put the effort, those 3 topics right there, to grow. You can't sit here and you can ask anybody that you walk across, do you want to get better in life? Do you want to grow in life? They're going to say, yeah.
But do they actually mean that?
But no, they mean it. But what I'm saying is they want it, but they like, I ain't finna put no effort in. I still want to grow. I'm not finna put no effort into this shit though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to make me better, but I do want to grow. I do want to get better. So you have to understand when you start to see the avenue or the route that y'all going, damn, is it only me that's putting the effort into us growing? Or are we both putting effort into growing? But I need to know, and then I need to recalibrate. The more and more I'm with you, the more and more I see you on a daily basis to see if your mindset gonna go that route. Or am I okay with the fact that I'm knowing that you're not gonna put no effort in? You're just the type of woman I just want to spoil and please, and I'm gonna fix me. I'm gonna become the millionaire, billionaire, whatever, and you just gonna reap the benefits. Because that's what we have to go after as men. We can't sit here and be like, have expectations on our women, bro. We know that. They get to sit around and use the excuse that, well, I'm gonna have the babies. You can't make children. You can't make children. We can't make children. I did that hard part. I got pregnant by a choice that we both agreed on, but I'm gonna still put it on you.
I help you, man.
I'm gonna still put it on you when it was hard, but when it's easy, I'm gonna say when it's some good shit or positive, I'm gonna take the benefit for that. But when it's somewhere I'm cramping, I got a bad attitude, I'm putting that on you. You can't do that. So guess what? It just come down to us as men. But fuck it. Do I take it on the chin and be like, you know what? Just sit your ass at the crib then. I'm gonna go out here and make it better. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because it makes the most sense for us as men, right? When you fed up and you fucking tired, you get to leave. Why? Because you have everything already built the fuck up. But if you looking at her to put the work in, looking at her to do it all the time, she's not gonna feel good today. She's not gonna feel good tomorrow. And those are the 2 days that we need to fucking execute. And she didn't fucking feel good. She didn't feel like it. And it fucked up the plan. Versus having your own motherfucking plan. Look, you not feeling good today? Sit your ass at the fucking crib. I'm gonna still go execute. And I'm gonna do that as a man. But when I feel like I don't want to deal with you no more, or deal with this shit no more, I can go. And you can keep the benefits of what I presented to us or built for us, and I can still restart. Why? Because a man with a plan never lose. You the man with the plan.
Yeah,
so I put responsibility on us. I put accountability on us.
But at the end of the day, you still putting your dreams on. Before you even met this person, you had a dream. Mm-hmm. Before I even met you.
Hold on.
So hold on.
We gotta let them get in.
All right.
What y'all think?
What you think, cuz?
Man, I hear bro and shit, but I understand. Yeah, it's like I understand both of y'all. I understand exactly what you saying and shit.
Make sure your shirts ain't ripping too much against the mic.
Yeah. But I understand exactly what you saying, and it's just like it's a hard topic for real to like pinpoint the right answer. It all go down to like how you thinking about shit.
No, it's not a right or wrong answer. It's just
perspective.
It's just your perception of how you look at and how you view. You know what I mean? the world today
Yeah.
versus in the 1960s and the 1980s. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
So it's just your perception
Because,
of how you.
and I'm gonna keep this short before I let Cuz go with his shit. That's just like what you having a problem with. You have a car from the 1950s, old school. You got a car from the 1950s. Gas was probably $1.25, but today gas is $5. You have a problem with getting to where you're going because it costs you so much more to get to where you're going. In my head, it's like, do you give a fuck about how much it costs to get to where you're going, or do you give a fuck about getting to where the fuck you're going?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
get that.
the same initiative is back then. This shit cost this. This shit was this much difficult. Okay, cool. We can't go back there, so we have to deal with what we dealing with today, and we have to choose and make our options, observations on. Do I want a woman that's 20 times harder to deal with, or a plan that's? That's why I don't want to put none of our plans on our women. That's just me. Why? Because they can wake up today and don't fucking feel good. They on their period. Fuck everything you got planned. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck the kids. Fuck the plan. Fuck it. And you like, damn, do you really mean that? And then when she off her period or she feeling better or whatever, she like, I ain't mean that. And want to caress you and rub you. And it's like, but I already made decisions based off how the fuck you act. You a loose cannon. The people I'm in the business with, they not loose cannons. We here right now because we ain't loose cannons.
But that's just the excuse. Let them talk.
I mean, it's an excuse. It could be. Cuz, what you think?
Shit. Basically, shit, you gotta, this go back to a conversation we had before. Y'all gotta come in the beginning of y'all relationship and figure out what the fuck y'all on.
We're gonna build the bullshit.
We on the same page or we not?
If y'all finna move like boyfriend and girlfriend shit, or if y'all finna move for the kids, or if y'all finna do this shit for a business, you know what I'm saying? Then you know what type of motherfucker you dealing with. So if y'all on some boyfriend, girlfriend shit, yeah, then it might ride to your side a little more because shit, she might not have days where this shit ain't finna go right for her. She don't feel like it. And shit, somebody gotta stick to the plan. But if y'all finna move like some business partners, that shit ain't gonna fly. You gotta have to stick to the plan whether you don't feel like it or not type shit. So, but that, I feel like that's off the subject a little bit because I still feel like,
Yeah.
it's still more expectations during these times than it was back then. I feel like they was way more grateful back then.
Yeah.
They wasn't out. They, you know what I'm saying? They had open minds, but they wasn't exposed to more. You know what I'm saying? So everything was gratefully in the house, and long as shit he going out to work hard and we ain't got to worry about no bills or no food or no clothes. I'm gonna make sure shit he ain't got to worry about stressing when he come home. I'm gonna make his home a home when he get here, and that was good enough for everybody. But I feel like today, shit, even if a traditional woman that lived like that back then, I feel like she can't help but to see all this other shit now and be just even if she ain't finna say it, she still probably like, damn, I wish we had that, or I want that, shit like that.
You think everything is materialistic though? That makes it problematic?
No, I just feel like comparison, like shit. Our car get us to where we need to go. Yeah, we got a roof over our head. Yeah, we got clothes, but goddamn, that bag look nice.
So I got a question. Back then, do you not think that the neighbors' grass that was actually greener physically, we talking about physical, not theory or whatever, if our grass is fucking dried up, looking good, looking bad in the front yard, and people next door to us, grass greener, okay, is it an issue until she compared?
Shit,
because we ain't got to see social media for that. That's literally your next door neighbor.
That's where the gratefulness come in. I think they was way more grateful back then as far as like, we ain't worried about that shit. My man, shit, I'm worried about how my man feel when he come home. I'm finna make sure, cause he out there working, you know what I'm saying? And whatever he bring back is what he bring back. I'm okay with that. Long as we ain't fucked up. But
it's like what Cuz saying, eventually it's gonna get there.
But
eventually I'm gonna get my grass green.
Nowadays, if we live into a motherfucker next door, shit, she could be like, I'm gonna make sure my nigga straight, but nigga go cut the grass too or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. The only problem I got with us right now is we all black, right? We don't have other cultures here.
Well, I'm Asian.
I'm black as a motherfucker.
But the only reason why I said that, bro, because I feel like that's a black culture thing, bro. Where just like, okay, I seen this on social media myself, and it was in comparison, and I wouldn't have a problem with it at first until I seen social media. This is what I'm looking at myself. Well, I didn't have a problem with my woman not fixing my motherfucking plate at first. I'm like, all right, we go to a barbecue, and I make my own plate. Oh, baby, what you need? I'm gonna get you your food. Da, da, da. You ain't gotta get up, sit on here, sit and chill.
You serving her.
It's other ethnicities that I have a problem with. Why the fuck is your man making a plate? But I didn't know nothing about that other ethnicity and how they operate in their culture and all this until I seen that on social media. So now I got a problem with my woman. Why you not fucking making my plate?
So is that comparison?
Okay. So
Once again, comparison.
So
but I'm only saying this to be have leverage for both sides.
So
we can have a problem with we just want simple shit, and why you ain't doing with that? But I also had a problem with my damn self where I didn't have a problem with my woman not making my plate at first until I seen like, damn, it's a Puerto Rican woman getting on another Puerto Rican woman ass. Like, why the fuck your man making his own plate? You need to be going. I'm like, damn, I want that type of treatment too. But I didn't have a problem at first. But now I have expectations. I have an issue.
Well,
why am I making my own plate when other ethnicities don't do it, or other women don't make their man do it? So now that's what makes shit complicated.
So I'm gonna say this because at the end of the day, you know, history always repeat itself.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
And
People repeat themselves.
No, so this
People repeat
No,
themselves.
hold on. People
make history.
So at the end of the day,
one at a time.
So if we was to switch it up, it wouldn't repeat itself.
This is my argument. So at the end of the day,
fuck that. No, just
so at the end of the day, this is why I say that. So that was like when we was in middle school and high school, right?
Right.
We didn't have cars. Some niggas had cars.
Right.
Right? So what we do in our head, damn, we ain't on shit. We want to be a better dude before we can have cars, right? Mm-hmm. So back in the day, it was the same shit. Damn, this nigga bought the bitch a whole house or bought her a big ass diamond ring, and then we looking at ourselves like, damn, I bought my bitch a ring, but shit, it ain't all that. Like,
I'm gonna let you get off on his ass in a minute. But the only reason why I want to say this is because it come down to some fact of, once again, comparison, right, is the biggest letdown. Expectations is the biggest letdown, right? Like you said, the guy in your middle school.
Yeah.
His parents did what the fuck they were supposed to do. That's why he has a car. He didn't grind it up himself. But you felt bad that, I ain't doing enough. I need it. But that wasn't his responsibility to get a car. His parents just had one. Like my son right now, he has a car, right? But let his son or his daughter be like, man, I ain't doing enough. I don't have a car. But I'm the one that did what the fuck I was supposed to do. You comparing to a nigga that got what you don't. See, like you ran it the fuck up.
This is what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, this is where I'm coming from. I'm not speaking on just the parents, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, that's like with Mikey.
But how did they get the car?
Hold on. Let me talk to him, bro. Let me talk. Let me cook. These are facts. Nigga, Mikey had a car before all of us had a car, my nigga. So no, listen. He was already had a car, bro. He ain't had no parents for him to get a car, bro. But he still got it on his own.
So that's a good comparison. That's a good comparison. What you're using is a good comparison on that one.
No, this is what I'm saying.
That's a good comparison. Because he ran it up himself.
Okay, so but this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Whoever around you or whatever you see and whatever you experience, right? It always repeat itself, bro. That's just like, okay, not to put my man's business out there. But when my man was out there and he was doing his thing in the streets, this man already had 5 kids.
Right.
We didn't have kids, and he make that shit look easy, and he doing better than us. So at the end of the day, it's in your head as a man, you be like, damn, I gotta step my game up, cause this man doing this thing and he got other responsibilities, way more responsibilities than us.
Think you better than us?
So at the end of the day, that's why I said history always repeat itself. Just versus. If you was in a rap game, if you was in an R&B shit, you always compare. You always had a comparison, but that's why I say history always repeat itself.
Slavery ain't coming back unless the white folks say, "Fuck it, we finna."
No, it's a modern slave because at the end of the day, if you want to put it like that, all right, no, we ain't got
slavery. No, that shit never stopped. Slavery never stopped.
Yeah,
but I'm saying if it was to stop, it wouldn't come back unless the white folks got back on that themselves.
Fuck that. Slavery stopped.
Hell no, that shit's still going. They still got control.
It's a modern slave because it's the
thing about it. Okay, cool. One at a time, so we don't mess with the mics. The reason why I say slavery stopped is because majority of the shit that we going through, this bullshit, is shit we agreed to. Nobody agreed to be a fucking slave. Oh yeah, I want you to whip me. I want you to beat me. I want you to put me in a poor situation. So it stopped. Everything we go through right now is from our decisions that we agreed to. If we broke the law, we agree with ourselves, I'm gonna break the law, knowing that they looking for that shit. Hey, I don't give a fuck if you don't cross your T's and dot your I's. That motherfucking dot finna get you locked up. So we have to agree that we didn't want to put a dot on the I and then cross the T. It's not, so slavery has stopped. Majority of the shit that will get us there at targeted, we had to make the decision to do that first.
I would say we had to put the works in at the end of the day. And when I say we put the works in to stop the slavery shit, we had certain Caucasians wasn't agreeing for how we was treated. So at the end of the day, we had secret codes.
I mean, yeah.
But so at the end of the day, we had to put the works in from getting from out of slavery, right? You get out of slavery, and we still.
I'm going out with Cuz saying though.
Shit.
Saying if they
we ain't got no slave. We ain't got no slave masters, but we got a slave government. This shit still controlled by them.
But
soon as we born, we are given over to them because we signed the motherfucking birth certificate. Now we belong to them.
True.
We still belong to them. If we was free, we wouldn't belong to them. But
so,
in some way, somehow,
so the thing I'm going at right now, and I ain't trying to talk over you. The thing I'm going at, okay, you could be 100% around all that, right about all that, which I'm not arguing that fact.
It's just a different.
Your decisions that you make today, if you were in a situation that you don't want to be in, did you not agree to any of it? Because slavery back then was, are you black and you doing well in life? We finna hang your ass. We finna whip your ass. We finna make some shit up. Majority of shit we go through today, bro, is because we consciously made a decision. You know what I'm saying? That they don't like.
I just feel like it's different rules to this shit now.
Yeah.
No, the rules is definitely different. It's different.
So they give us enough enough space to think we all the way uncontrollable, but in reality we can't do what we actually really want to do unless it's under their government system type shit. We can't go past that.
That's not slavery to me though.
It's a form of slavery.
That's like walking into somebody's house and you want to do some shit in that bitch, but this they house. We live in a house right now.
Shit, no, they came and stole our house and now they control this shit.
Well, they ain't even steal it, bro. We was already here.
Under our own.
Even when it come down to slavery, bro, I don't even want to go to history class, but slavery wasn't just because they came and stole us, bro. Some of the black folks in Africa
were slaves.
Agreed to sell their people to the Caucasians for a profit, bro. It's not all the fact that we was all living holy goly and and they just came and stole us. Some of the people that had power, some of the black folks had power. They was like, well, I need money. If I give you some people, you're gonna give me some money, or you're gonna give me some whatever, right? They was like, yes. Well, take these motherfuckers over here. Take
That's just selling slaves. They was still
but it's black folks that sold it. It wasn't just the fact that we was all minding our motherfucking business and they came and interrupted. It was the fact that your own people sold you to America. So we was not sacrificed. We were betrayed by our own people. That's how we was betrayed by our own people. So it's not 100% the fact that, oh, we was minding our business, y'all came and got us, and what the fuck? I want to be a dad to my son. I want to be a dad to my motherfucking woman. I want to be a woman to my child. It wasn't that, and yet they came and got us. It was like our own people said, well, if y'all gonna give us this, or y'all gonna give us that, or y'all gonna give us guns, or y'all gonna give us corn or food, well, I need to feed 30,000 people over here, and you need 10,000 people. Take them 10 over there then, so I can feed this 30.
Right.
So it was still a conscious decision for slavery. So a partial of the amount of slavery.
But these are the facts, though. These are the facts, and what we talking about. But at the end of the day, white people, just like they did the natives, the same concept. So, all right, cool. How we treat our slaves, we don't abuse our slaves. What white people did to us, they abused it, but they didn't know that they was going to abuse the slaves that we gave them. So at the end of the day, they took it to a whole nother notch because Mexican had slaves, Asian had slaves.
They did.
These are facts.
They did the same shit though.
But what Caucasian people, bro, they took it to another level.
They did the same
and that's
shit.
why us
just
we
like
call them the devil.
just like when we be on social media and we see the cartel, oh, you done fucked us over, we gonna cut your head off on social media live, doing all that time, and they still do that shit today.
But that's Egyptian shit, bro. Because if you steal, that's Egyptian. Because at the end of the day, if you stole something from Egyptian shit, they lifestyle. If you stole something, they cut your hand off, bro.
You think
so
all blood?
It was always consequences. It's deep ass consequences.
You think all blood diamond mineries is only white owned?
No, that's from Africa.
So if you steal from your motherfucking, if you steal and they cut your hands off because you stole, you think that's only because white people said to do that, or that's because that's what the owner, which is black as well, decided to do that? You work for me, motherfucker. So, don't steal shit from me.
So at the end of the day, this is what I always say: history always repeat itself. Because at the end of the day, before them cartels doing that shit, they got that shit from who? The Egyptians was doing that shit.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they was.
Well, no, you said Egyptians. I'm thinking you're gonna say white people.
No,
it could. You could be correct with that.
It's not.
But what I'm saying is,
it's facts because
this ain't no debate. What I'm really looking at right now, I'm not looking at a debate of slavery. I'm not looking at the debate of right and wrong. I just want y'all to understand that we sold ourselves out, just like we do today. The same thing that happens today when it comes down to music, when we see violence in our front door, all that type of shit. Our children follow it unless dads are present to tell them that's wrong. But at the end of the day, it's not slavery.
Because back then we could have did something about it, which we didn't, and today we could still do something about it, which we aren't. We just living under what the fuck they got us doing.
Right, but ain't nobody. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've never in my entire life, and I'm damn near, I don't even know how old I am no more. 34. I've never seen a black person hanging from a tree just for being black.
That's not the laws. That's not those type of laws these days.
Right.
Back then, slavery laws
that's what I'm saying.
Motherfucker get hanged.
So
slavery law, your ass get a ticket,
but you
or your ass go to jail.
Where you at?
One at a time.
Shit, you might get it's tickets in jail. These slavery laws.
So I'm gonna put it like this: do you give a fuck about a ticket if you ran your bag up? If you was a millionaire, do you give a fuck about a $125 ticket?
What is your point though?
I'm saying
his issue is the fact of the ticket, but
he's saying that that's the consequences now. Instead of getting hung, you get tickets, you get imprisonment.
Some people back then didn't give a fuck about getting hung. I don't give a fuck. Fuck these white folks. I'm finna hang me.
But that's a complete punishment of end of life. What I'm saying is something as small as a ticket,
beat your ass.
I mean, yeah, true.
They ain't give a fuck about that either.
You can't
got your ass beat because you know that shit. You
can't progress, and you can't sit there and say that slavery and stuff because it's still racist cops that's still whooping on niggas.
But we'll see a white motherfucker walk through we'll see a white motherfucker in the suit walk through the hood. We don't think
we are on the north, and we are up north, nigga. Down south, I hear about niggas getting hanged.
No, niggas still getting hung.
I personally haven't seen.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though.
Not saying it don't exist.
This is what I'm saying. Far as with the black community, bro. At the end of the day,
let's go back to the women and men if they working harder nowadays or back then. Because we went all the way to slavery.
So the conversation is this. All right, cool. It ain't just us black people that do this shit, bro. We be thinking, man, white people play a dirty ass game too.
They play a game they can get away with. That's it.
But
they don't play a dirty game. They don't play a safe game.
But this
play a game.
But this where it came from, though. You gotta understand. All right, black people we learn everything from the Caucasians, bro.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No,
I'm gonna break it down too.
No, I disagree on that too.
Hold on.
Let him spit his shit.
I'm gonna bust it down. Go ahead, because I got facts, nigga. You better come with facts.
Cool. All right, cool.
So at the end of the day,
cool. So why are they still in our culture?
Hold on.
Why are they still in our hair? Are they still in our hairstyle?
Let me talk.
You said go ahead.
I said let me talk. You said you was gonna cook me afterwards.
Go ahead.
So wait till after.
I'm listening.
Nigga. So at the end of the day,
so just boil, sit there and boil.
So at the end of the day, that's what I'm like. All right, what the gangsters really came from? The Italian mobs. We wasn't gangsters.
They ain't white,
bro. They part of white, bro.
No, they're not.
Yes, they is, bro. They Italian. That's just like you saying that Hebrews is not black.
That's like you saying Mexicans are white.
Is not black.
That's like you saying Mexicans is white.
No, bro.
Because they have a whole
two different.
So
cultures,
why
bro.
I tell you? Okay, cool.
So at the end of the day, they still part of the branch of Caucasian, my
Bro, both ethnicities learn from each other.
No,
we
this
can't
is
sit
what
here
I'm
and say
saying,
that we
bro.
learned everything
No,
from
this is
black.
no.
from
This
white
is
people.
what I'm saying. At the end of the day, bro, who brought the mob gangsters in the United States?
You can say I can
the
say
Italians
yes.
was,
Everything
bro.
you're gonna bring up, I can say yes to, bro. The thing about it is we don't learn everything from Caucasians, bro. They learn how to fucking season they fucking food from us, bro.
Okay, that's cool.
So your argument is just as big as mine. I can say
saying that. I'm saying that what we had learned, majority. So this
No,
is
ain't no majority neither,
This
bro.
is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Gangs came from white people first. KKK members. It wasn't no Black Panthers at first, bro. It was KKK members, bro. So we learned the gang shit from them. Two,
bring up ChatGPT at this point.
Hold on. That's cool. Bring that motherfucker up, nigga. So at the end of the day,
it's just
okay.
like, okay,
So
pause.
when hold on.
Pause. I'm just
When
gonna
a white
clear- I'm just gonna clarify.
when a white woman was divorcing her husband, when a white woman was divorcing her husband, she get 50-50.
But all you finna do is explain the shit that that we
I'm
learned
just
from white
saying
people.
that black-
But your initial statement was we learned everything from white folks. That was your first statement. That's why Cuz said what he said. No, the fuck we didn't, bro. They didn't know how to bathe. They didn't know how to season their motherfucking food. They ain't know plenty shit, bro. There's plenty shit that they
Soap
didn't
and all
learn.
that shit came from Caucasians, bro. Wearing fucking perfume,
I
cologne
didn't say
came from
soap. I didn't
Caucasians.
say-
How you dressing right now came from the fucking Caucasian, bro.
You want to be white?
These are facts,
Because you're
nigga.
giving them too much credit, bro.
What you
Th-
talking
that-
about?
Go
Bro,
ahead.
back then, bro, not even back then, a long way then, motherfucker, they studied black folks. Like the motherfucking caveman, the caveman white motherfuckers, they studied all about us, and then they came and conquered us. And then
fuck.
after that, shit just like motherfuckers start doing their own y'all picking out like they started the games first, but we started seasoning first. That's just some other shit. But as far as initially, bro, they studied black folks.
The
They
only thing I
we
want
was
to
the
say,
first people
the only
here.
thing I
But
want
we
to
was kings and queens. I get that.
the first thing I want to say with you that's gonna help you, but go against what he said is you can say that they started gangs first, bro. But they were the first. They were only the first ones to fucking say it's a gang. We just didn't know what the fuck. I don't like that side. I stick with you niggas. I don't like them over there. I didn't know that was a fucking gang though. That's just how we operated. You not with us, but we didn't call it a gang. We just said whatever the fuck it might be.
No.
Family.
They know they needed to
associates,
gather
whatever.
up to conquer these niggas. Like, okay, I ain't gonna be able to do it by myself, but check this out. I got this plan. These motherfuckers, I've been studying them for woo this and that. All right, how about all of us get together and go take
So
their
let me take
land,
it-
all
let me-
this
let me
stuff.
take it-
So
let
what
me-
they do? They drop crates of guns and drugs.
Let me take it a step further on argument, bro. What you saying is that we learned Italian gangs and all this and that. All gang mean is tribe.
No, so
it's
this-
tribe,
so
bro.
no.
They called it tribe.
No.
You are not
So
from
this-
our
no.
vicinity,
This
bro.
is-
We don't fuck with you. We gon' off your fucking ass.
This
You
is
come
what I'm
over
saying.
here.
This is what I'm saying. Black people adapt to the American ways.
Yes.
That's why I said we
I'm not
learn
arguing
from.
that.
So at the end of the day,
No,
that's-
we learn how to live in America,
no, bro. My point exactly. So I guess who runs America, bro?
You said black people learn from white folks. They have to take our benefits of unity, finances, or whatever. They take that and they strip off the bullshit, which is fine. I'm not saying that we didn't learn anything from white people. I'm not saying they ain't learned nothing from us neither. But I can't sit here and act like we fucking sat here as a culture. It was like, oh, let's just follow what the white folks do.
Okay, so check
all
this out.
I'm saying is this. It ain't even white folks
Okay.
is what I hate to
Okay.
fucking put a stamp on.
So-
it's because my pops, I just literally talked to him yesterday about this same category. It's black folks today riding Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, owning matches, 800 credit score, all of that shit. He said that's white people shit. I say that's wealthy people shit. It's a difference, bro. What you trying to say is we've looked at better ways of living and to survive, and you giving the white people credit because we adapted to doing what somebody else did. It's not 100% white folks. It's just they came over here, conquered, colonized, whatever the fuck it was on this shit, and we learned they fucking rules.
And we adapt.
And we adapted,
And we
but
learned from
we learned in their area, but we were
Okay.
successful. You ain't never been to Africa. None of us ever been to Africa.
Okay.
It's nice shit over there. They got fat ass skyscrapers, fat ass motherfucking whips,
Okay.
plenty fucking money. They did it their way, all black, all learned off of them. So it's not about what white people do. It's about what wealthy people do. The same shit that's over here is over there,
Okay.
bro. And they ain't learned it from white people, bro. They literally learned it because I want to build a fucking skyscraper. Let me get a team together. What I got to do to get the team right?
Okay.
And they all black, bro. We got skyscrapers. They just don't got credit.
All right, so check this out. Look at your social media and you tell me since last month was Black History Month, how many black motherfuckers really supported Black History Month?
Because we
hold on.
They don't know why. Because we live it every day. We're making it in real
Let
time
me talk,
right
bro.
now.
I just let you cook, bro. I just let you cook. Look at St. Patrick's Day. Look at Christmas. Look at motherfucker all the other holidays, the Caucasian holidays. Look at that
Christmas,
shit,
the Caucasian
and you will see
holiday.
more black people going crazy with the Caucasian shit versus our own kind.
So the tradition of Christmas is only Caucasian. How we do in America.
So this is what I'm saying. They taught us how to live in America. So they taught us this shit, bro. That's why all I'm saying. All that other shit, yeah, cool.
Bro,
we got
as much as you want to be right, bro, you're not. Bro.
No, this is
we
what
did
I'm
not
saying.
sit here and just be like, all right, whatever the white people doing, we just gonna do it. They can teach us better ways. We can choose to do or not. How Christmas is, bro, that's not a black or white fucking thing, bro.
Yes, it is.
But so when you take your ass in the store, that's a white thing to buy shit for your kids. That's white shit.
Yes. The fuck?
You hear me?
On Christmas.
You hear
For
me,
Christmas.
bro?
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga.
So why is it different?
Because it's paganism,
That's
bro.
called. That's
It's
called.
paganism,
bro.
bro.
That's called providing, bro.
No,
you felt
no,
like
no.
you felt like as a black
if you
man.
pick on a fucking holiday to get some shit for your fucking kids, bro, on this particular fucking holiday, that's paganism, nigga. At the end of the day, black folks, real black folks, weren't going for that shit. That's why you got Kwanzaa, nigga. If you want to be techno with
What
some
the fuck
shit.
Kwanzaa got to do with
No,
Christmas?
I'm saying those are the fucking holidays, bro. If you got
But
Christmas,
Kwanzaa ain't got the same tradition of on Kwanzaa I gotta go buy people shit and do this. Like you making it seem like shopping is a fucking white thing now. If I choose on this day because it's Christmas, I want to go shop for some fucking body and buy them what they want to get.
So who tradition is that?
Business tradition. It's literally a sellout. Every month has a fucking day that we have to celebrate to buy people shit, bro. It's not just Christmas, bro.
So was that black thing on first?
Selling shit to people is just a people thing, bro.
No.
Black people just wasn't able to afford that shit, or we wasn't used
No,
to
we
doing
was
shit for
able-
each
That
other.
was
around
never.
that.
This is
able
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
that, bro.
You gotta go to the root, bro.
You're not even-
That was never no traditional
All right,
black thing.
what
bro.
is a traditional?
This is what I'm saying.
What is a traditional
This is
black
what I'm
thing
saying.
that people did on Christmas?
We never celebrated Christmas.
I'm not saying if we did or we didn't, but
I'm telling you,
Okay, but my thing is this.
these are facts. Bro. I'm not speaking on
Christmas
my
ain't even Christmas if you want to get all that technical. It was just a day for motherfuckers to go do some wild shit and they turned into some good shit. Cool, that's fine. You talking paganism. I know what you're talking about, bro. I studied it my damn self. But I'm talking about the simple fact that black folks decided to do something on this day. You only have a problem with the day of, not what we do, because how the fuck is shopping a problem with the white folk? I mean, from what the white folks did. If today, nigga, it's Christmas today, and I feel like buying all you niggas gifts, why the fuck is that something from the white folks?
Okay, check this out. Who's the best customer for the white folks as far as materialistic?
All
shit?
of them. We a big ass portion though.
Right.
I didn't say we were the only
But
portion.
I'm saying, so at the end of the day, who we learn that from, bro?
What, being the shoppers? Being niggas that buy shit?
Bro, in order for the white people to sell their shit, they have to study us to know what we like.
Right.
So
They have to study
studying
themselves
us.
too, bro.
They making this shit because
We ain't
of
the
us.
only- we not the
they
only
make
target.
them jeans because of us. They make that jewelry because they know we like to sport that shit. So they study us, get that shit from us, and then they put it. They just know how to hustle. They just know how to sell it back to us. But they study us to know how to sell to us.
That's not a gender, age, or culture specific, bro. If you study what the motherfucker want to buy, that's anybody.
But you had the same, like I said, kings and queens. It was black kings and queens, even in Europe. We always wear jewelry, regardless.
They did too.
Not like we did.
So they still wore though.
Not like we did.
They still work. Though.
But this is what I'm saying.
Well, then that's deflecting your own statement because
going,
we did, but now who do it too?
I'm saying that this is what
they
I'm
do
saying.
too now.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Because they got it from us.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, bro. I'm speaking on far as what America, how it was built. They raised us to be like them, and I'm saying that
they ain't raised us to be like them, bro.
This is what I'm saying. We have to learn from them.
We had to learn to survive.
So this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we didn't know about no motherfucking credit scores and the X, Y, and Z. They put that in the game in the 90s. So at the end of the day,
is you not able to get it
niggas does not catch up because at the end of the day, what black motherfuckers learn from a white man, bro?
How to survive.
How to
survive.
Yeah, how to survive. But at the end of the day, it's not just cause living and surviving is two different things. So at the end of the day, so if you got like how Charleston White said it, like I had to play dumb with the white folks, make it seem like X, Y, Z, but I'm actually learning from the motherfuckers so I can use it against them. Just like when we in the system and you go into the library, right?
That's what I just said, bro. They learned from us to use it against us. Yeah. They learned what we like, what we do, and then they just hustled our asses to using it against us.
But the law is really against us, so we have to use the law against them. But we learning from them because they made the laws, bro. We didn't have.
I don't know if that's learning. I think that's just corroborating. We just gotta.
We live in America, bro.
We just gotta live.
America ain't white.
If you don't know something, bro, and you read it on something, that's learning.
America ain't
just
white.
To use it against them though, so it goes both ways.
Yeah, but it's still learning. But who was in control though?
That's why I say it's a little bit of slavery in this motherfucker because shit never changed.
If you want to be real, you want to ask a real question that's gonna go contradict what you trying to say. Who in control? Nigga, we in control. Where we spend our dollars at?
Who
what we control? Do? We in control.
Cause we spend dollars. We ain't built the system.
What don't work if the money don't go there?
No, listen to what I'm saying.
We don't have to build a system, bro.
Yes, we do. That's what's control.
No, bro. What I'm trying to tell you is this: we really in control. They just have the laws. We follow the laws, but if we stand the fuck up,
they look up to us.
We stand the fuck up and all go against something, bro. It's gonna get tore the fuck down, right?
No, and they know that. That's why they scared.
The person that built something could be a white person. The person that keeps it flowing and thriving is us. We're in control then. If we don't follow their motherfucking suit, then we're in control because it unfailed. So we're really in control, bro.
It's basically about supply and demand. They can supply us.
You the owner of your house,
we not
right?
demanding that
but
shit.
But you got somewhere in the back of your mind, like you try to make it comfortable for your girl to not go against your ways type shit. So she basically almost in control of you because you trying not to set her off to get the fucking up your shit or some shit like that. And you know she got the capability of doing so. So you kind of got a guideline too. Even though you the owner of this house, you know, shit, this bitch crazy. My bad. This girl crazy. I know some shit.
Why you not want to say bitch now? Like you said bitch all right.
I was directly talking about his female.
Yeah, he just got
but like shit, just in my shit, I control all the motherfucking kids in there, but I know if I either lead them by themselves or give them some shit that I know that they could fuck up this house for, they really in control of this shit because I know they could do the damage. I'm not gonna do no damage to my own shit. And if I let them just freely do some shit, they in control of this shit because especially if they're not listening.
All of what you saying, bro, is what I'm gonna link to him. If you keep the motherfuckers that really got the true power dumb, then I'm in control. But y'all really got more power. So I guess we in a control versus power type of thing. So control is the people that are smarter.
Yeah.
Power is the motherfuckers that have the most influence or the most shit going on.
That's
because
come in.
what we saying is the same, not the same thing, but if we stop spending our money with the white folks, that's where the black owned business shit started at. Stop spending money with the white people. Keep it within your community or the people you know, right? And build them the fuck up and give them the control. So I have the power to spend this dollar, but where I spend it at is where the fuck
See, but
they get control.
But this is why I said they built the system, right? Because some shit you can't control. So this is what I'm saying. Okay, you have the Caucasians, right? Then you have the Arabs. The Arabs own the most gas stations in the United States.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you need to go through who? You need gas, right? You ain't have no control.
The white people own the gas. The Arabs own the gas station.
Right. So at the end of the day, you don't have no control. You still have to go to the gas station. You still got.
You can go to a black owned. You can go to a black owned gas station.
Yeah, but I'm saying that. But how many are there? It's only a few. Only ones I know is on Atkinson.
So the people that's spending money is in control. I mean, has the power.
No, this is what I'm saying.
But we go to the people that's in control, which is not our ethnicity.
So this is what I'm saying. This is like you build your credit up. You got your credit up. Guess who you gotta go to? You gotta go to a named bank. Who the bank is really owned by? The Jews. And the bank is linked from United States to United Kingdom. At the end of the day, it's a system. You still had to go through the system. So you ain't in control. You only control a certain person, portion. But at the end of the day, you not in control. You can control yourself, and like you said, you got a valid point. If black motherfuckers actually stick together, bro, we are dangerous. Those are facts. If we all get together and like, man, we ain't spending no money on no designer, we ain't spending no money. Guess who go to rotten? Caucasians, Asians, because China supply 98% of our shit.
You know what I want? You know what I'm trying to do, bro? With this whole discussion is in reality have the mind fixed on that we are in control of ourselves and that we have power. Because back in the day, what they all talking about? Back in the day, black people had this. I'm trying to get this back there, right? So once we start to victimize our own mindset, that we not gonna move forward. Why? Because we feel like the white man got all control. We can't do shit.
No, see,
we can flourish and do what the fuck we want to do.
But
in reality, because just like shit, you the last motherfucker. All three of us got LLCs. We have a business, right? On paper. Not saying it's flourishing or doing that, right? We learn the game and we adapt to it and we get exactly what the fuck we want out of it, because I'm a person that, like, you want to bring up credit. I'm the one that got access to money. It's up to me what I'm going to spend with them dollars, right? Yeah. It's not because I'm black or because I'm white. It's because the credit score fit right.
That's the American way.
But I can literally, if I could,
if you want to be real,
if I could, but that's just American shit. Is it our way? No. But like I was talking about when Cuz was bringing up in our other talk, in Africa, they don't do credit. Nigga, you gotta have it or you don't.
Right. My point is
so what I'm looking at is this: we in America, yes, we adapting to what the fuck they is, but we have the control, we have the power.
System.
I mean, yeah, the system is the system.
So this is why.
But the system works because the system works because we have to fund.
Okay.
We have to fund these random ass police cars that drive down the street.
If you look at every black leader, bro, they always had to pay a price. That's why black people don't want to be the leader of trying to lead our people, because they already demonstrated what would happen. Nobody want to lose their life. They ain't killed Martin King. They ain't killed Malcolm X. They ain't had people in Malcolm X. Same people set him up.
So in my head, all I'm saying is, how powerful are we? Is every time a black person want to stand up and be the most powerful?
No,
But listen up. If the black person want to get up and be the most powerful, and they know that they life on the line, why the fuck we don't got more of that shit if we so powerful, right? Why the fuck we can't do it in a way or a country or a system?
Because we submit to the Caucasians, bro. Just look at it, bro.
So did they take that power away from us, or we just scared?
They've been doing that shit. That's why I say history always repeat itself. You get in the court, majority of niggas gonna sit there in front of that judge, bro. He is not finna cuss that judge out, bro. Majority. Okay. It's not finna cuss that judge out, bro.
It could be a black judge and they still
nobody want to. Don't nobody want to.
Judge is a judge.
But it's a. Hold on, wait, pause. The argument against that is it's a woman in Atlanta right now, the one that convicted Donald Trump of having all of his goddamn felonies and shit. She was a black woman. She the one stood up against it. She got shit that she got to deal with people on her motherfucker. But she's black. She stood up against it. She had power. She not dead.
Right. But guess what? But the system worked with Donald Trump. So guess what? He ain't locked up.
Well, that
So
just
who's
come
stronger?
down.
Who really has power?
It's not about stronger.
No, it's the system.
No, it's not. No, it's about stronger, but it's not about race.
No.
Who got more power? In the day, bro, two black motherfuckers could do the same shit on what we just discussed of a black person trying to convict a black person, and now this nigga got more power. Yes, you're guilty. You got 200 and some felonies, and you still become the president. It's not about all because you're white. It's because you got more power. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking at it like this. I don't put a skin tone, a color on no fucking power or nobody to be fucking sitting here and trying to say it's not possible for us.
But this is what I'm saying.
A black woman
But just
convict
because
a white
you
man.
because you don't, they don't make it. They ain't what it is though. Just because you don't view it like that, they don't make it is.
I don't wanna- I don't
But that's
want to
why
view it
white
like that.
people make themselves feel superior against us. That's why.
What you talk about makes white people feel superior against us because you speak from victim mentality. I'm saying, nigga, you bleed like I bleed. So guess what? I'm gonna step in this bitch and I'm gonna do the same thing. You just happen to have more motherfucking power that doesn't have a skin tone to it, don't got no blood to it, and you was able to get away with murder. And guess what? I don't got power, so I can't get away with murder. But I'm not looking because you're white. I can't change my skin tone. You got away with murder, and I'm black. I did the same thing you did. Same power you got, but I can't get away with it. I'm looking at it like this. I'm enabling us as black folks to be able to do what the fuck we want to do, how the fuck we want to do it. The only reason why we can't, because we don't have power. We don't have a community. We don't have a supportive system. We don't have the motherfuckers doing what the fuck we need to do to conquer impossible goals, but they do. That's the only difference, bro. It's not about color.
Okay.
Ain't none of this shit about color.
All right, so since we ain't talking about the topic about women, men working harder than last back then compared to now, what is power? Is power money? Is power group?
Yeah, all of it. All of it. All of it. Everything you finna say in that
Power is
category.
everything above. I have everything to the maximum.
Because power is the fact of being able to supply what needs to be supplied. Just like any of us, right? Just like any of us,
So
right?
can a broke person have power?
Yeah,
If he got community.
Yeah, no.
If he got supportive systems.
So
because Malcolm X and fucking
Martin Luther King,
they weren't rich.
Yeah,
they
they
weren't
weren't rich.
balling.
Yeah.
They just had a supportive system.
Yeah.
That's what needed to be done. That's power.
Yeah.
Power isn't subjective to only one fucking thing. You need to figure out what the fuck the missing piece is to get it to where you need to go. So a motherfucker have $1 billion or $1 trillion, but don't nobody fuck with your ass. You got an unlimited amount of money. You're not spending in the right places, and don't nobody support your ass, but you got money, so you lost.
So that's just like what Hitler, when he did with Germany, bro. He has power. Why? Because he had the encouragement words to say, "We finna conquer this whole world." That's power, because if I can talk to 200-300 motherfuckers, and all 200-300 motherfuckers with me, that's power.
So what is control?
Control is using your power to shit. At this
Control
point,
is I have
to get what you want. I want to use the word. I want to use the word manipulation.
Who I come against,
I can manipulate it. I can manipulate.
I can have them submit.
Yeah, because let's put it like
You
this.
gotta have power to have control.
Say it again.
You have to have power to have control.
You just gotta, no, I don't say you do.
Yes.
You just gotta have.
Yes,
You just gotta have what the other person will want.
Yes.
Because just like.
But that's the same thing.
Yes, you do.
Not
So
really,
I'm gonna tell like this.
Because like, okay,
So
say
look,
you got.
I'm finna give a prime example, right? Cause if I asked you right now to get up and do 10 jumping jacks on camera, and you be like, well, I'm hungry. Well, I got food. Or if you switch it, I'm full as a bitch, I'll do 10 jump jacks. If you got $1,000, I got $1,000 too. I will do the jumping jacks if you was to drop my girl off at work. I got a car, I can do that, and I got free time. I have power and control, but I have the power of this, but that helps me control you. I just need to figure out what the fuck get me to where the fuck what I want. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now, since the government got all that power and control, we can't just go against that power and control.
We
Like,
can't.
we
can't.
Collective.
So is it power and control?
Collective.
If a motherfucker can
for right
oppose it.
now, anything can change because you can stand up there and be like, hold on, man, this shit's stupid. I'm not finna do no.
I can say no. I ain't doing none of that shit.
I'm not exactly.
But did you really have power and control over it?
Now I don't got control,
Nah,
but I have power. I just don't got control.
If it's only one of you, your power is weak. But if you got 1 billion, you motherfuckers, that's when the power
So
comes.
let's just dumb it down.
It's majority.
Hold on, let's dumb it down. A TV, right? What controls the TV? The remote, right? But what if you log in on your phone and download the app, and then now you can control the TV? But you had to have the power to have the phone to control it. But whoever controls it is what the TV wants. They want a signal. Give me what I want. Give me the signal. But if I don't have the remote,
but if Re-Energies cut the motherfucking lights off, do the remote still got the power to control of the TV?
No, so that's why I said
So
we already got so much power.
Power really don't exist. Power and control really don't exist.
I like that. I like that. You know why I like it? Because let's cut the lights off on the government then.
Ain't shit.
No,
Let's cut the power off to the
levels.
government.
It's just
but
levels.
it's crazy. You know what's crazy? He did say the word power, right? Cut the power off.
I'm saying power don't exist.
That power don't exist. But if I be like your TV off and I have a remote control and I'm trying to control you, I can cut the power on and do that. You might be influenced to do it. Power is
That's
all,
the power.
Power is
You
all
don't want
of
your lights on.
power is all of a mind game. What the fuck do you need to get me to do? I mean, for me to get you to do what I want you to do.
That was finna be my next
to
thing.
control you.
That shit don't exist. It's really mentally.
It's
like
It's not
illusion.
well. It's not that
It's
it don't.
illusion.
No, it's not that it don't exist. It's not a blueprint. It's not like. Well, the blueprint is what I just said.
But
I give you what you need to do what I said to do, but it's not a uniform thing.
It's
if
just
you
a
only got
definition.
money, I can control you. If you got only food, or you got only standards, or you got only this, or if I only say what you want me to say and you like it, cool. But it's once again person specific. I just need to figure out your needs first. And if I got utility of a lot of needs that people want, that's power first.
Because if
And
I
then control
tell
is-
if I tell my daughter, my son, don't do this, I got right now.
You in control.
Right now, I'm in definition of power and control because why? Because I'm probably older than them. According to society, I'm their parent.
You the source.
Shit like that. But if the motherfuckers say no, I didn't have the power or control in the get go. If they still run the fuck off,
You
or
had the
something.
power, but you ain't got the control.
Yeah.
But you need power to control. Y'all said.
Yeah, because guess what? They
Power
gonna come
to
back.
control.
'Cause
How
they-
can I have one without the other?
I like your point.
I do too. But at the end of the day, they gonna come
Get the
back.
fuck out.
They
fuck out.
gonna come back because guess what? They going to another power. At the end of the day, they need.
It's a power
They
thing.
need power, and at the end of the day,
They could just
that's
be on
like,
their own.
So that's just like, all right, you can cut your
Well,
lights
what
off.
age we talking about?
So say
Shit.
like this. Nowadays, bro, let everybody cut their phones off and see how they survive.
That ain't gonna be shit.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be a motherfucker.
We just gonna have to adapt to not having a phone
Bro.
again.
I'm gonna have to pull up on your ass.
Yeah.
Hey, you coming to the podcast? You coming to the podcast? You coming to the podcast?
And it'll
You pull up
be-
each
and
one of
it'll
y'all
be back-
houses.
But
It'll be
I'm
back
saying
to that.
us because we grew up without the phone. But I'm saying the ones that grew up with phones and always had a phone, they is not
They
gonna
can't
survive,
handle their
bro.
life right
That's,
without-
you ever heard a motherfucker say, "But I can't do jail,"
But
and they ain't never did jail. They ain't
eventually,
never
bro, they'll still adapt to fuck not having a phone. Generation after
eventually.
generation, after we start having more kids and shit, they ain't gonna. The phone's still gone, and they just gonna be
I
coming
like that
into
you
the world.
just said that because I also say this too. Power isn't forever.
No,
Most definitely.
It's not. That's why we have a president for 4 years to 8 years, right? You only got 8 years of power.
and the government
That
is
you
7
can,
years
and
ahead
then
of us.
they give you the tools to be able to control shit. But it's not forever. Power is not forever. Your lights ain't gonna be on forever.
If we were to say fuck the government, they never had power because they was only manipulating us, mind fucking us. That
It's a
Well,
illusion.
at the time that we didn't say fuck the government,
It
they
was
had
illusion.
control.
Everything was
Until shit change, you have power and you have control. Until shit change, and now you don't. That's exactly like you have the power to whoop your child ass and keep them where the fuck they at. You're controlling the situation, but when they get older or get wiser, they might be like, I don't give a fuck about these ass whoopers. We all done been through a situation. Y'all remember y'all last ass whooping?
Yeah.
I remember my last ass whooping. I fake cried to give my mama, quote unquote, power or control.
I lied.
And then
You laughed?
Yeah.
which was gonna be my next thing. When the last time mama whooped me, bro, I fake cried while she was doing it, and then I just looked at her, and she was like,
I think I seen one of your ass whoopings. I had to act like I ain't looking.
But she has the power to do so.
Damn, nigga,
And
you see me get my ass?
When you
got a
stayed on
video?
Congress,
I'm about to tell you,
CTA, she
got a
came in there
video?
and whacked your ass with something. That was my first time coming to your crib. She came in there, you
Tell us more about
was
this.
playing with her ass. She came in there, I think she whacked your ass with something. I was like, she with a whack
But I don't know. I guess this is a complicated topic, a gray area with the power and control. But you have the power to. You have to have the. In my head, you have to have the power to control, but it's not forever.
This is what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day, you had to give motherfucking white people credit, bro. They played chess with us so cold.
They definitely did.
This is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we learn from them, bro. And when I ain't saying that,
We learn from each other.
But
You can't just make it one way.
Listen.
We learn from each other. It's a two-way street.
But right. So let me get to my point. But majority though, we helped build America, bro.
Yeah.
To the point where, just like he said, yeah, they study us. We the one that created, a black woman created heat in the fucking household.
Wait, you said heat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a black woman created heat in the household.
Right.
So that's HVAC shit.
Right.
So at the end of the day, just like with ice cream, anything else, bro, we helped build America, bro, but look how we are treated. And so basically what I'm saying, that they feed us breadcrumbs, bro, and motherfuckers are okay with it.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, okay,
They feed us bread.
So
But
this is what I'm
literally
saying.
that same sentence is the literal sense of this. They only feed us breadcrumbs because we're okay with it.
Right. So at the end of the day, it's like, all right, we give y'all food stamps, but y'all gotta qualify to get food stamps. Versus natives, we pay y'all, depending how much bloodline you got from the natives, we pay y'all
Because they ain't gonna play with that shit.
Because
Give me
because
more than
they
that.
died for this shit.
Right. Well, we died too, but
No, but not like how they did, because they really fought back. We only had certain black people fought back against Caucasians.
So the thing about it is Caucasians have a different type of mindset then.
No.
Is what you're saying. It's because
So-
they will come together.
Okay.
They will conquer a country. They will make anybody that's
So-
not Caucasian have an L.
No, so
we're
this-
gonna come
so-
here. You already here. Get the fuck out. And then you know what? We're gonna steal you
No,
and bring you over.
this
and then
is-
you go with
this-
our shit.
This is what I'm saying.
They have a better mindset.
Just like when they landed on Haitian. Haitian was the first black motherfuckers to go against white motherfuckers. Caucasians was going against the Haitians from their sugar cane. It wasn't no sugar cane owned in American Corelsburg. So they was trying to take that, just like with the tea. It wasn't no tea in America, bro. They went to China to get the tea. And guess what they did with China? And that's why at the end of the day, Caucasians play a dirty game, bro. They smile in your face. They say X, Y, and Z. We learn everything from them. At the end of the day, this is what I'm saying.
I don't want to give them all that power.
This is what I'm saying. Far as on the finesse and shit like that, bro. At the end of the day, we learned that shit from them. And as far as with the gangster shit, bro, we learned that shit from them. As far as with the gang shit, bro.
Man, you with them or with us? No.
No, I'm just speaking.
I mean,
facts, bro,
you're asking a good question.
Because at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying, bro. If y'all built the KKK, fuck it, we gonna build the motherfucking Black Panthers. Fuck it. If y'all gonna build Aryan Brotherhood, fuck it. We got Bloods and Crips.
I think that's just common sense, bro. If you see a group of motherfuckers, you know you need another group of motherfuckers too. Not just we finna copy y'all, but we shit.
No, but we learn from y'all at the end of the day, because it's like, all right.
I don't think that's. I think that's just.
I'm not just speaking on the negativity shit. I'm saying, but as far as Americans' lifestyle, bro. So I'm speaking on American lifestyle, bro. When you see white motherfuckers got these mansions, these expensive ass cars and shit like that, bro. A black motherfucker seeing that shit, bro. How can I get that shit? Just like you said, bro. The first thing a millionaire thinks, bro, is about, it ain't, I want that shit. It's how I'm gonna get that shit, right?
Right.
So we learn from them far as with that aspects, because this is their expectations to live in America. So at the end of the day, we have to learn from it. So if you learn how to build your credit up and learn the game is from who help what was taught in America. Caucasians writ the game and they rules. So we got to play by the rules to reach what we want. So at the end of the day, that's where I'm coming from. I'm not speaking on everything we learned from them, bro, was taught to us and this and that. No, I'm not saying that. But far as with the finesse shit and
So I got a question.
game,
I got a question. Do you think that quote unquote Caucasian way of doing things is it wrong?
is it wrong?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, because they against us.
I don't think it's wrong, bro. Caucasian made laws. Caucasians made agreements that right to bear arms. They created a government in general. Like any place that don't got a government, nigga, they run wild. They run like wildcat. My thing is, I'm not against it. I just don't like the fact that I wasn't taught this shit early on to be able to participate on a better side of things. Because shit, even my brother, bro. I don't mind anybody I know, any of y'all becoming a police officer to help.
And you know that ain't fucking
because
happening.
guess what? Because I'm not. But see, that's the problem.
But then you know that ain't no fucking problem.
That's the problem we have in our society. Because I don't mind y'all becoming police officers, wearing a badge and putting on a uniform. I got a problem with you acting like you not, and then you are.
All right, so
You know what I'm saying? Because who would you rather get pulled over by?
So-
a nigga you don't know or one of us?
So at the end of the day, you know.
But do you got a
So
problem with nigga acting
so
like
that's just like our older black leaders. You got Jeff Ford, you got Larry Hoover. All of them was trying to build that right for our community. Because they fucked up our Black Wall Street because we had that. And the white Caucasians tear that shit down. So at the end of the day, no, I get what you're saying. We was trying to get black judges to make it fair, bro. That was the only fight, the real fight against Caucasians. We was trying to make it fair. Okay, cool. Y'all got this.
But I can't argue the fact that it's not fair today because I see a lot of black officers. I've seen a lot of black judges. It's already fucking fair. It just they still say when
Is
it comes
it
out,
really fair?
it's moving the goalposts because now it's like, all right, I got a black judge that's gonna convict me. I got a black officer that's gonna pull me over and do some fuck shit.
Name one black senator and a congressman that's in the White House.
I mean, shit, I don't know.
I don't know his name, but there's some niggas in there.
All right, yeah, but I'm saying
that's what I want to say.
senators
Really.
that actually run the shit, not the president. He just a puppet. Name one black
was
senator,
Obama a
bro.
puppet?
It's not one black senator.
Was Obama a puppet?
Yeah, he was a puppet.
Okay. So what the fuck? We had a chance of a black motherfucker getting up there and he still operated like them.
Right, but that's just a that's why I said it's an illusion. What they put out there
This is qualified as moving the goalpost.
is an illusion, bro.
He black.
It's an illusion.
He black. He still. The thing about it is, a lot of people don't know what the fuck is right for them until they are in that situation. My thing is this: when Obama got in office, he's the first black-skinned motherfucker. They didn't go on no racial
That's
shit.
related to George Bush.
No, which is fine. The fact that
It's not fine, bro.
No, it
The
is
president is related to
because
each other.
majority of the stuff we just literally argued about went back and forth for the last 2 hours was about skin tone.
Cause that's just like me and you went to a white school. White motherfucker, you used to sag your pants. Al, pull your pants up. Did that stop you from having your blackness, your culture, or whatever fuck? Not your culture.
That was part of our environment.
I'm saying, but you still stood on your shit.
Yeah.
Like Obama could have still. I'm black, nigga. I still could stand on my shit. But you still stood on your shit. And with whatever they telling you didn't stop you from doing that type shit.
What Cuz is also saying is
But
this.
they also put
it's rights. See, the problem is this.
Put you in that back corner room.
My thing is this.
the curtain on that
It's a difference from right and wrong, right?
You get what I'm saying?
Right. It's a difference from right and
You can't
wrong.
control this nigga. Hey, put that nigga in that motherfucking room, bro. At the end of the day,
but
just like
listen.
house suspension. Hey, it come down to this, bro. This is what it is. What I say is an illusion about black against white, bro. Because
I'm just saying, if I was Obama, they would have had to fire me.
This is what I'm saying on some real shit, bro. even white motherfuckers don't even like certain white motherfuckers. If you ain't part of their circle, bro, they don't want to give a fuck about your skin color.
Because you strengthening my argument, bro. Right is right, wrong is wrong. It don't matter the skin tone. White people, like you just said, don't like other white motherfuckers. Why? Because you're doing wrong shit. Black motherfuckers could get as the highest of status as president, and they're gonna do what's right that black people don't feel right, and still look at them wrong. White motherfuckers doing it, you're gonna be like, oh, you controlling me. The thing about it is, this is
because it don't benefit them.
But the thing about it is, what you're doing is, I don't know what's on there,
Yeah,
but the thing about it is, what you're doing is moving the goalposts. It's like, I don't want to do that. I don't give a fuck who tell me I can't, right? So the first thing you attack is, I'm black, you're white. I ain't doing that shit. Now you're black. Oh, you a house nigga. Oh, you controlled by the white. Whatever the fuck it is, a black person, white. Who the fuck get to court the black folks then? If I'm, as a black man telling you wrong, you gonna tell me I'm following the white man plan. If a white motherfucker tell you wrong, you racist. If a white motherfucker tell you this, you racist more. Black motherfucker tell you, so where the fuck do I be like, damn, who the fuck get to tell you you're wrong? Who the fuck get to tell you that's not how you supposed to go with life? Who get the fuck get to tell you about any of this shit? Because in reality, it all come down to a motherfucker, a black person not wanting to be told to not do what they want to do. That's all that is about. You can argue as many points as you want to. The thing about it is, just have a fucking validation with yourself. I don't want to do that shit. I don't give a fuck who tell me. That'd be a lot more pleasant to everybody versus, oh, you're white and you're telling me not to fucking do this. I don't want to do it.
Wow.
Oh, you black and you telling me not to do it and I want to do it? It's because you're a house nigga. Like, damn, nigga, you wrong regardless, bro. You're doing wrong. Murder. Let's go to the highest extent. Murder. You cannot kill people because of their skin tone. Cool. And I'm going to tell you, you can't kill nobody because it's wrong. Oh, you a house nigga. What the fuck? You mad at me because I told you murder was wrong? And he white? All right, cool, he white. Fucking a black nigga told you the same exact shit. Oh, you a house nigga. You courted by the white people. The fuck, wrong is wrong and right is right. So that's what we as black people have a problem with, bro. We don't have a problem with an optimistic mind to look at shit and be like, let me see why they said it's wrong before I just say you don't fucking like me and try to victimize your ass and make it fucked up.
No, it's like a double standard. Y'all, we can do it to ourselves, but y'all can't do it.
My point is like, why the fuck white people can't say nigga?
It's rules and regulations.
They made up the word.
That's just like,
why they can't say nigga?
No, hold on. That's just like saying, if we all bond in here, right? I don't give a fuck what your skin color is. You is not finna come on our podcast and tell us how it's ran, right? We gonna get on your ass because you are outsider, regardless. You are outsider. Now we can fight amongst ourselves.
Flip it. Who settled in America? The white folks, right?
We know
they had the power, and they started controlling shit, and we don't like that. Why? Because it's linked to slavery. But our own black folks sold us to them. Our own people sold us to them. So we have an issue with it. It's only because we down bad. That's it. A broke mindset will always find a problem in every solution. A broke mindset will always find a problem with any color and look at that shit. So that's what the fuck is the problem with us today. We looking at shit. That's why I said, bro, we have LLCs. We got shit. We got credit. We can do shit. Are we taking initiative? Or do you want to blame that your ancestors 3 generations ago didn't own a house that they passed down to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, and now that's why you don't own a house. At
the end of the day, you still limited. You still limited, bro. Man, I don't care how you want to put it.
You limited to because you don't have a fucking community, and you limited because you don't have the resources. That's it.
All right, so I hope y'all got our perspectives on do men work harder for the generation back then or women right now?
And then racism. Because we all have different perspectives.
We need to work on black community.
Black power, nigga. Look at that.
But I gotta go get Dream. Man.
All right. Love, man.
Good conversation, man. Good conversation. Niggas passionate. Hey
first
man, this your
one-
last time dropping my shit. Give me my shit. Get here.
Yeah, I'm glad it was yours and not mine. Damn, I'm racist now. I'm like,
Chris got the permanent chair. He finna have a permanent mic and shit.
this
Hell
one.
yeah.
This the one you was
Put his
dropping?
name on this motherfucker.
This one.
Dawson, you put his name on it?
Hell yeah.
Good, I put it shit.
Damn. Dawson, nigga, you on the mic, nigga?
You better shit outside.
I said,
You said, you heard me say I gotta go get Dream, nigga. You ain't shit no
I'm gonna go get my ass on the grill.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be over
My shit was still recording.